Welcome to London Road, Saturday night entertainment from London Road indeed. Peterborough United entertaining Southampton from the south coast, and probably one of the better teams in League One, and a real test for Posh here tonight. Darren Ferguson saying in midweek this will be a real test for Posh, and we'll see how it unfolds here tonight. Wind blowing in from the west, wind could play its factor here, quite a strong wind. Could make the high ball a little bit difficult to judge. Thankfully the rain has kept away at the moment, but a bit of black sky over towards the cathedral. It's not night clouds, looks like rain clouds, but hopefully they will stay away during the course of the game. Well, Peterborough United will be buoyed by that victory on Tuesday night, coming back on 3 occasions to win by 5 goals to 3 against Sheffield Wednesday. A brace of goals for Craig McHale-Smith and George Boyd. And in fact, Southampton had to come back against Exeter City, thanks to Lambert with 2 goals in the second half there. Posh were looking to make it 6 home wins in a row in the league. Now, these sides haven't met on too many occasions. In fact, this year was the first time they met in the league back in November. And in fact, Posh going down by 4 goals to 1 on that occasion. Hopefully tonight there'll be a bit more convincing performance. Posh did win back in 2007 in the League Cup by 2 goals to 1. In the League Cup, George Boyd on that occasion scoring the goal. Going through the team news, there's 3 changes for Southampton. In goal is Calvin Davis, number 1. 3, Dan Harding. 6, Jose Fonte. 7, Ricky Lambert. 9, Lee Bernard. 11, Guy Dubrado. 12, Danny Butterfield. Captain Dean Hammond at 14. Daniel Seabow, 19. 26, Alex Elaine Chamberlain. 30, Richard Chaplow. Substitutes, Bartos Bayakowski, 24. 2, Fraser Richardson. 5, Ryan Dixon. 8, Jonathan Forte, making his first appearance for the club since 31st of January signing. Radi Gide, Oscar Goban and Danny Ngasson. Moving to the Posh, in goal Joe Lewis. Mark Little at 2, one of 2 changes. Tom Kennedy 3, Calvin Manley 4, Charlie Lee 6, George Boyd 10. Grant McCann takes the captain's armband back at 11. Craig McHale-Smith 12, Ryan Bennett 16. Chris Welpto 18, Lee Turman 24. Substitutes Paul Jones 28, James Walowski 7, David Ball on the bench, number 9, Tommy Rowe 14, Nathan Mendes-Lang 19, Aaron Davis 21 and Grant Basie 27. Today's sponsors are Peterborough City Council. They are the match sponsors. Match day sponsors are Carlisle. Match ball sponsors John Hings. Programme sponsors Baldawali Solicitors, and associate sponsors Churches Farm. For the second game we have a referee from the northeast from Tyne and Wear. That's Eddie Alderton. Assistant referee with the red and yellow flag is Nigel Smith. Guy Stretton with the yellow flag, and Dean Whitestone was the 4th official, and he is from Northamptonshire. So Southampton in their way strip, a good contingent of fans. On their last visit to London Road, they brought over 600 supporters, and probably there will be in excess of that here tonight in this N-Power League One 5:20 start. One had to set his clock differently for today. So the big footer shoot taken out there at the moment. Looking back to that game in 2007, I think it's probably 3 or 4 of the team on that occasion. Charlie Lee, Chris Welpdale, George Boyd and Craig McHale-Smith. Well, this is the big one, real test for Posh. 2 away games coming up. They won't be easy, and this is certainly not an easy task. As a Southampton huddle get together. Plenty of noise here at London Road. Loons on the pitch. Bit of a skip from the assistant referee out there. Posh mascot and Mr. Posh and Miss Posh disappear into the distance. Shake of the hands between the 2 captains. That's Dean Hammond and Grant McCann. Dean Hammond, the former Brighton and Colchester player. And Grant McCann, who came on as a second half substitute in that 5-3 victory. Noise level rises. Shouts have come on, Posh. Come on, you Saints. Southampton looking more suited to their Welsh England international last night from Cardiff in a scrum at the moment. Breakaway they do. Slan Chamberlain was quite distinctive there in his orange boots. And in fact, Lee Barnard as well with his yellow boots. So we're all set. Final check of the watch. Whistle goes and we're underway. Lee sends it back to Kennedy. Sends the ball forward towards Tomlin. Announces player of the month. Good flick on. McAlsmith. Davis quickly out and clears that into touch. Good opening moment there from the Posh. Kenny looking for movement. Throw goes forward. Finds Boyd. Boyd turns. Ballard goes down. The free gives the free kick. Quickly distributed to Oxlade Chamberlain, who cuts inside nicely. Lee with a header. Chaplow. Boyd takes it away from Chaplow. McCann to Boyd. Nice play. Boyd goes well past Butterfield. Tomlin sprinting forward. Boyd on the overlap. Boyd can't get the pair on it. Chaplow can't retrieve it. Tomlin turns. McCann. Southampton come away with it after all that. Promising start. Lively start. Harding. Little, one of the two changes tonight for Posh. Rowe, Orlowski, the men on the bench tonight. Nice layoff by Lambert, scorer of those 2 goals midweek against Exeter, leading scorer. DiPrado. Ball into the centre. Langmead's behind Bennett. Bennett gets the touch. Lee will send that away, but only as far as Harding. And we'll go through to Lewis for an early touch. In fact, it'll be a goal kick. So a lively 2 minutes here at London Road. Probably setting the tone. Both sides conscious of the other results today. So the points really are of the essence here as Lewis sends the ball midway into the Southampton hard. McAlsmith can't quite get direction and Whelpdale is unable to retrieve that one. So Harding will take the throw. Next 2 games for Posh are away at Charlton and Yeovil. Langmead. Throw just inside the Posh half. Harding again to take the throw. Quickly to Barado. Into the centre, Chaplow. Bennett has time to send it out to Kennedy. Chaplow, the former Preston player, signed at the start of the season, so Darren Ferguson will be very much aware of him. Butterfield on that far side will take the throw in. Lee, Chaplow's in quickly. Chaplow, good ball across here too. Oxlade Chaplin has little in front of him. Harding making the overlap. Whelpdale will need to get in there quickly. Does indeed. First corner of the night. Ball onto the London Road stand. And first test for the Posh. Oxlade Chamberlain goes deep with the corner. Bennett flicks it well. Danger coming from Jose Fonte. Former Crystal Palace player, Portuguese. Oxlade Chamberlain crosses over to the far side. So back-to-back corners. Some tall players to aim for. In fact, not as tall as that. Comes across. Fonte can't find the cross, has to settle for the throw, which Harding will come across and take. Crescendo of noise here at London Road tonight. Third corner for the visitors. As we approach the 5th minute mark. And more defending for Posh to do at this stage. After that opportunity or threat on the goal, it's very much been at the far end at the moment. That Posh. Lewis comes out quickly, looks for someone to release to, but there's nobody there at the moment. Sends the ball downfield towards Craig. Mikhail Smith, who's sort of been manhandled by Harding, and the referee allows it. Well, but good ball through, Mikhail Smith. Davis out again. Twice Davis has been called upon. But Alderson, not deeming he was being held, but seen them given. But back with inside the Posh half. Bennett, Tomlin, good control. Turns beautifully. Mikhail Smith will be offside. Lets it go through. Boys coming through into the area. Good save by Davis. Was the option to bring it across to Tomlin. First real clear-cut opportunity. Chaplow querying why offside was not given. But Davis. Crucial save there. First corner for the Posh. Lee comes forward. Kennedy and Little stay back. Ryan Bennett, Langmead. They're all there, looking for movement. Here comes the cross. Goes long, too long, straight out. To cheers of the visitors. Not the delivery Tomlin would have liked to have done. So, said to you a moment ago at the start of the game, the wind could play a factor, and just looking like it might be the rain just beginning to come down as well. Which will make the conditions difficult for both sides. Davis seemed to be taking an eternity. The former Sunderland player who started at Luton. Finally takes the goal kick, which Lee heads straight back. Lee sends it again, but no one there on this occasion. Davies. Charged down by Mikhail Smith, so Southampton rather lucky there, fortuitous. Harding well out, good control. So Hammond alert to the situation a moment ago. Seaborn says send the ball forward, which Langmead climbs easily. Harding moves well. Nice header inside there by Arnard, but Bennett's there to marshal it back to Lewis. Quick release from Lewis, gets Kennedy underway. Cheplow comes across, falls inside to McCann. Lee asks, good movement there from Posh. Mikhail Smith slipping, but finds him. Chips across towards Tomlin, comes in. Important header. Pressure still can be put on here by Posh. Little, not, well, they run it back well. Slightly overstruck by Weltdale. Little aims Mikhail Smith. Tomlin's in the centre. Butterfield can't reach it. Mikhail Smith obstructed, but referee allows it to go on. That'll be a pills for handball. Not given. Weltdale chipped through, hoofed away by Southampton. Bennett puts that one into touch just inside the Southampton half. Bennett peeling, that didn't actually touch him, it's just diverted with the wind, but Butterfield with the throw. Man who scored a hat-trick last season in that FA Cup game between Crystal Palace and Wolves. Makeshift centre forward. Never seen that night. Great game, but here comes Posh on the break at the moment through Little. Visit back to Langmead. Bennett. Time and space to come forward. Kennedy on the option. McCann, good flick out first time to Kennedy. Whelpdale on this near side, raises his arm. Tomlin goes on, uses that pace. That have gone through, could have been interesting. Langmead, good header. Picks up McCann. Lee combining well. Kennedy looking for some support. McCann. Well, Michael Smith over there comes off. Oxlade Chamberlain. Just gone past the 10-minute mark. And plenty of entertainment here. No goals so far. Slightly short there from McCann towards Boyd. Gives Southampton the chance to come forward. Barnard furled by Little. Second highest scorer with 8. Lambert has 11 goals. Fans wanting them to get on with the game, yes. Should be Lewis's, doesn't quite with the wind, goes to Barnard instead. Lambert. Chaplow, crosses the goal. No one there to put it in, but Little clear. Poor clearance from Little. Herding. Hammond's not able to control it as he would like. Goes towards. Time to head it back. Important interception there by Langmead. Michael Smith slips on the surface. Butterfield fires it out to Hammond. Little important clearance, not sure what's behind him. Fourth corner for the visitors. So it looked like the pendulum was swinging towards Posh, but now it's come back the other way. There's pressure applied now by Southampton. Goes deep. Langmead tries to get, but Lambert turns well on that. Need to prevent. Langmead does. Cross comes. Kennedy as well. Gets Boyd away. Has Chaplow for company. Cuts inside from Chaplow. Chaplow decides to hack him down. Referee would like a word. Interesting to see what the referee does on this occasion. Does look like he's going to go to his book. We'll have our first booking. So first booking coming on 13 minutes. So Bennett with the resulting free kick. Pumps it forward towards Langmead. Lambert's there, stops the threat. Little finds Whelpdale. Has Harding for company. Harding has continued his run. Bennett comes across, Little is there. Crossfield ball, well intercept. McCann, but then losing it to Joplo, but McCann to come now. What can the captain do? Unable to control it. Fazzi was under pressure from Barnard, but going down a bit too easily. De Prado. Lead as well. Prado fights back. Butterfield goes across. Need to close this down. Lobs it. Just by the Southampton player. Looking for his first goal, the England under-21. Or in the England under-21 squad anyway. That was close. Still no goals, quarter of an hour gone, but plenty of entertainment. very much to keep you on your toes at either end. Lewis with a goal kick. Smith becomes like a sandwich between the two. Boyd can't get there. Lee. Kennedy with that far side. Back to McCann. Little with time and space. What can he line up? Tomlin, good ball. Now, what can Tomlin do? Hasn't turned into trouble. Southampton patiently come out of defence. Harding. Bennett should guide that back. Well, he marshals it back to Lewis. No threat from the visitors' strikers at that point. Lambert with a moves inside towards Langby. 11 goals so far this season for Lambert. Man whose career started at Blackpool, signed in 2009 from Bristol Rovers. Cal Smith doing well. Little to Bennett. Barnard doesn't come forward, so time for Bennett to get it forward to Kennedy. Threads the needle through to McCann. Forward place for McCann there. Again, not having the control he would have liked. Lee quickly across, seeing the situation, showing the courage and energy that typifies Lee. Deflection comes towards Michael Smith, not the easy angle. Can't direct the header. Goal kick. So two young managers, Darren Ferguson and Nigel Atkins, here tonight. And certainly flowing football from both sides. Well, it's the old head of Davis taking the goal kick. Bennett only can find Hammond, the captain of Southampton. Hooked forward by Lee. McCann, what can he do this time? Kennedy picks out Tomlin, lovely ball. Tomlin's pace again. Tomlin marshalled well. And Butterfield into the cameraman for one of those close shots. Up goes the song when the Posh go marching in from the London Road end. So this N Power 1, 5:20 kickoff, providing plenty of entertainment so far. And a game that both teams will be very conscious of the other results that have been played today for the points. Lee doesn't find a Posh player this time. Langmead has to watch it in the swirling wind. Tomlin comes forward. Can't get there. Hammond's there easily. Cal Smith, nice flick onto Boyd. What can Boyd do? Beautifully controlled. Turns beautifully. Tomlin holds it. Tomlin looks for support. Binds Boyd. Just over-hitten by Cal Smith, but referee gives the free kick. For the challenge. And the clappings to go around London Road. Cathedral in the distance, well lit up tonight. From our different vantage point. This could be interesting. Bernard. Chaplow is there. Not cleared by Posh. 19 minutes, Chaplow with his 5th of the season. Hesitation in defence. And you can't afford to do that, and Chaplow's there. So we're going to have to do what we did on Tuesday night. So they can, noise goes up from the visitors' end, at the Moyes end. Well, we need to see what Posh's response is to this. Prado goes down. Harding has an injury. That ball needs to go back a few feet. Pizio to come on. With a soft free kick, that one. So not quite sure what Harding has done. Seems to be complaining at his arm. He's done a dislocation. Some discomfort. It's a bit like slow motion, that goal. From Chaplow, the former Preston player, maybe a point to prove against his former boss. Well, we're interested to see how Posh come back against this. Harding coming to the side. More work required. And Davis will take the resulting free kick, which was for the challenge a long time ago on Prado. Approaching the halfway point of the first half, Southampton leading. Lambert. Hammond from Oxlow Chaplin. McCann goes through. McCann could send Michael Smith away. Boyd's in support. Here comes Boyd. Tomlin's free. Has to backtrack, unfortunately. Harding's back on the field of play. Looks like he's fully recovered. Probably jarred himself by the looks of it. And Bennett to Langmead. Scruffy goal for Posh to concede. But Langmead can only find Hammond. Can't pick a Posh player out. Lambert. Back to Bennett. Kennedy. Posh looking to make it 6 home wins in a row. Well, they've got their work to do at the moment. Little. Back to Tomlin. Tomlin has Hammond for company. Little. Looks for support. Can't find Boyd. Comes off. Fonte. Bennett. Quick flick to the captain, McCann. Restored the captain's armband. Boyd captain on Tuesday night. And in the absence, overstruck by Langmead. Poor ball there, gives the initiative back to the visitors. Little in the starting lineup, came in as a second half sub. Bernard, nice ball to Hammond. Tries to feed it through towards the score of the goal. Chaplow feeds it back to Harding. Chaplow sends it across. Boyd sends it for Michael Smith. Fonte does well. Helped on by Butterfield back into the Posh half, but only as far as Kennedy. McCann. Free kick for the challenge on McCann. Just inside the Posh half. Dan Ferguson encouraging the side there. And Kevin Russell directing. Little. Time and space. Decides to send it across. Poor ball. Little. Chaplow slips on this greasy service. Tomlin flicks on nicely to Lee. Lee has Kennedy free. Turns inside. Lee just past the far post, but promising move. On 24 minutes. Lambert goes across some instructions. The massive noise continues here at London Road, with the Saints leading by that goal on 19 minutes. As Arthur Davis has really called into action to deny Posh. And Chaplow again. Bennett does well. Kennedy needs some help there. Barnard putting the pressure on. Well done by the Southampton player. Butterfield will take the throw midway inside the Posh half. Oh, good save by Lewis. Well, that could have been disastrous for Posh. Bills for handball. Not given. Tomlin will chase this. Hammond. Dell. Chance for Posh to come forward. Looks for support. Has McCann in the middle. To Boyd. Boyd decides to take a long range shot. Wasn't that far away. McCann saying, well, you could have possibly passed it to me. But for a moment, it was like time had stopped at the far end at London, the Posh end. Thankfully, no goal at that point. But another warning, Posh cannot relax against this Southampton attack. Once again, Davis is taking his time. And we're only in the first half. Bennett, Lee there. Bennett is there. Kennedy. Lewis gives him the option. Lewis is there. Sends it forward. Tomlin can't reach it. Hammond rises well. Lee. It's been at the heart of most things so far. Boyd. Lovely work by Boyd. Slightly over hits it. Davies coming across. Ball stays out. Going to go into touch. Will be a throw to Southampton. Just inside their corner flag. Sending the goal away to my right. Harding with the throw. Lee. Flicked on by Whelpdale. Harding gets it downfield. Langmead with Barnard. Hammond rises well. Posing captain to captain. Kennedy has worked well on that wing as well. Sends the ball across towards Whelpdale. Whelpdale rises, but no one there in the middle to pick up the pieces. Langmead sends it back. Whelpdale played the last time they met here at London Road in 2007, and that League Cup tie, which Posh came out victors by 2-1. Bit of flick there by Barnard, but can't pick out Lambert, and Little will take the resulting throw. Balloon still on the pitch. Posh try and find that combination. That's gone straight into touch. That'll be a throw again for Posh. Well, there's been opportunities. And Davis has made that a one save from Boyd on 5 minutes. Lee back to Bennett. Langmead. That's Barnard for company. Southampton come out as a group quickly. Posh being really forced back into their half here. Lewis sends it forward. Whelpdale will rise for that, but Hammond's there easily. Bennett gets there. Tomlin, Whelpdale. Whelpdale does well under that challenge. And Kennedy's released by Bennett on the far side. Boyd giving him the option inside. We'll find McCann, or is he going to go to Lee? Lee has to watch it. Barnard is approaching. Puts the ball out nicely to Little. Little will have to run for this, but he gets there just about. Goes through. Well done. Whelpdale will fire it. And fires high and wide. But creating the opening, that's the key thing. Maybe off target. Would have been nice if it was on target. Movement good. Finish not the same. As you wait for Davies to take the goal kick. Lee. McCall, good control. Well done. Needs some support there. He's giving it to Oxlade. Chamberlain. He will take on Little here with pace. Little's going to have to watch this. Goes down. Penalty. Well, looked like he got the ball there. Little, can't believe it. So half-hour penalty for the visitors. Always dangerous when you tackle from behind or even at the side angle. So it's the leading scorer, Lambert. Lewis. What can he do? 2 goals for Southampton. 2 up on the half hour. Twelfth of the season. You always set yourself up with a challenge in that area. Southampton supporters singing "We Are Going Up." Well, Posh have got to get themselves up off the ground here and try and conjure something up before half time. No booking for Little. One of those to get back to half time and have a talk, I think. Little. So Harding having words, even though he's got the free kick. Well, the referee very not enduring himself here, Mr. Alderton. Decision certainly not going Posh's way at the moment. And Southampton displaying some of the techniques of Brighton at the moment, which we had to endure earlier in the season. Well, let's see what happens. Harding with that free kick. Hammond from Butterfield into the area. Importantly got that. Prado was lurking. Nice turn by McCann. Doesn't want to be too fanciful in that position, and very much could have set up a third there. More quick release was probably needed there. That will be a goal kick to the Posh. With 12 minutes or just over remaining of this first half, probably about a couple of minutes of stoppage time. And the visitors on this season's performance, 6-1 up on aggregate, 2-0 so far tonight. Boyd, pull from behind, not given. Little. Boyd can't get there, not a good ball from Little. Lee. Obstruction from Oxley, not given. Lee's in hard. Seaborn with the clearance. Kenley underneath it. Bernard. Butterfield on that far side. Tomlin in front of him. Little. Whelped out. Twisted into touch. Not more we could do there, no options available. And once again, the slow tactics of Southampton. And here goes the man of the penalty. Lambert, lovely ball. Lee's there. Good work by Lee. Harding. More pressure being applied here. Back heels it. Gets there in the end slowly, but trying to show some tricks to the new man in the England under-21s. But this time, Lewis. Made one good save. Other two occasions, not much I could do about it. Mikhail Smith goes down. Well, Dowd finds Little. Little does well. It's Barnard for company. Barnard puts it into touch. Mikhail Smith does a nice run. That'll be a corner for the Posh. Chance here to get something back before half time. Seaborn, the man, former Exeter City player, McCann. So we go into the last 10 minutes of the first half. Good delivery required here to put Posh back in with a shout. Shouts have come on by Southampton, singing their hearts away. Comes the cross to the deep. Davis is not good with the clearance, does the job, but Tomlin can't go forward, puts it back to Kennedy. Kennedy, not a good ball. Back to Leto. Lewis sends it forward. Southampton have come forward well. Throw to Posh, Tomlin is there. Lee up there supporting, has Chaplow in front of him. Does well again, Lee. Lee apologises. Might have been better options there, but certainly no clear options, one would say. Davies. We're interested to see what Posh do to pull this back in the second half. Bennett. Hammond. Kenny even needs to be watchful here. He's got Barnard behind him. Takes the safe option, puts it into touch. Throw to Southampton. Southampton fans in really good heart at the moment, and why not? 2-0 up. Good challenge by Boyd. Harding seems to lack energy on occasions. We're only in the first half. Little, not a good header. Here comes a shot. No worry, it comes a deflection. Another corner for Posh to defend. And the young man being booed. Some of them felt he went down a bit too easily, but what's done is done. We just need to get back on and try and pull the 2 goals back. Well, it's not the best of corners. Indeed, didn't even find anybody apart from the touchline on the far side. Tomlin hasn't really found something else. That's a good ball to Mikhail Smith. Mikhail Smith through. Shoots. Pulls one back. Beautiful ball from Tomlin. 39 minutes. Posh back in action. _20th goal of the season. 15th in the league. Well, that gives Posh the opportunity. 2-1. This time it was Southampton flat-footed and caught on the break. Right, just consolidate, hold this, or equalise would do nicely, but don't concede. Conte puts it into touch. Noise level. Kennedy comes forward. Lovely ball by Tomlin. I said he'd been quiet, but it's always like a trigger. He's off. Home fans very much buoyed by that. Kennedy trying to find Whelpdale. Just a bit too much pace and not quite the direction, but I know the wind could have played its part in that. Breeze still pretty strong from the west. Well, Southampton may have the goal advantage, but psychological advantage could be swinging to the Posh with that goal. So Davies. Lee can't quite get back for that one. Bennett. Chaplow. Challenge is good. Chaplow continues. He's a continual threat though. McAlsmith. Hammond. Seaburn all over him. Harding with an up and under. Little will watch this. Fars it to Lee. Lee heads on towards McAlsmith. Boyd makes the run. Can Whelpdale pick him out? Well, McAlsmith makes the run as well. Seaborn in front of him. Whelpdale picks it up nicely. Brought down. Got to be a card. Second booking on the night. Comes in the 42nd minute. De Prado. And no, it's Harding been booked for dissent. Well, he has argued a few occasions, Harding. Well, this time once too often. McCann. Gets a deflection. That should be a corner. Pressure being applied. Tomlin this time with a take. Look across to the fourth official. Dean Whitestone from Northamptonshire getting his board ready. Shouts of come on Borough, go up. Tomlin with the corner. Lee into the area. Mass on the line. Here comes Tomlin. It curls. Davis should get that. Davis does get that. Well taken by the Southampton keeper. Served notice intent very early on. He was going to get that one. Bennett. Sends it back into the visitors' half, which Butterfield will take. Lee. Carl Smith comes across. Carl Smith. Prado. Fonte does well. Under pressure, De Prado coming back into defence. And gave that free kick away a few moments ago. McCann goes too deep. Might be. And it's Whelpdale! First of the season. Both back in action, 2-2. Goal coming on 45 minutes. Lovely cross. And from 2-0 down. And what a good time to get your first goal of the season. Lovely header from Whelpdale. And if the pendulum was swinging, it swung. Posh back on terms. Deservedly so. Well, the team talks would have changed now. 3 minutes of additional time. Well, that injury to Harding, and the penalty, and a couple of bookings, so probably that's about right. So, Posh will take this. 2 goals in 6 minutes have brought Posh very much back into this one. That'll be a throw to Posh on the halfway line. McHale-Smith. Chaplow. Kennedy wants some support. Under pressure. Nice flick on. Kennedy does well. Lewis gives him an option. Lewis goes back. He's got Bernard coming towards him. Sends it across towards Tomlin. Bit too much pace on that, but again, bearing in mind the wind coming from the west. That played its part with that clearance. Well, Southampton fans have suddenly gone semi-quiet. They haven't totally gone quiet, but certainly a few more arms folded. Lee. Now, what can Lee do? Can he send McHale-Smith away again? Yes, he can. Fonte has company again. Fonte, once again, does very well, the Portuguese player. Boyd's there with the throw. McHale-Smith with the offer to Boyd. Boyd trying to cut through. Chaplow can't go through him. Comes off a Southampton player. Fonte and Boyd tussling there. We're in the 2nd minute of additional time of 3. Southampton taking the lead on 19 minutes through Chaplow. Double on 30 through Paddy McCann. Oh, can't do it. Butterfield with the clears in 2 goals in 6 minutes. Bring Posh into action. Can it be a third? Tomlin. Claims are being appealed. That'll be a corner. Posh's 4th corner. In fact, it's going to be a throw. Just if not there, it's got to be a... First, she went off with the corner flag. I thought it was a corner. Oh, it's going to be a throw. Oh, well. Put my glasses back on. Tomlin. Chaplow. Flying high, but not much success. Oh, that could be a loose ball. They've got to be careful here because Oxdale Chaplin is a dangerous man. Whelpdale will marshal it back for a corner. So one last throw of the half from Southampton. Oxlade-Chamberlain will take it. Southampton rather slowly coming forward, their defenders. We now are going into added time. 48th minute, cross comes deep. Posh need to marshal it. Off the line by Kennedy. Referee looks at his watch. Half-time whistle, 2-2. Standing ovation for the Posh. Just to recap, Chaplow 19, penalty on 30 by Lambert, his 12th of the season. Craig McHale-Smith with his 20th goal, 15th in the league. And Chris Whelpdale header on 45 minutes sets up an intriguing second half. Well, we're back out. Action ready to commence here. Well, if Posh can keep that momentum up of the closing stage of the first half. 2 goals apiece. And we're underway. Into the area, McHale-Smith. Oh, just passed. Not given by the referee again. Chaplow into the area, goes down. Oh, he's given a penalty, the referee! Chaplow going down far too easily off the challenge of Kennedy. And within a minute, penalty again for Southampton. Well done, Chaplow. Congratulations from Barnard. Well, Lambert gets a brace again. And Posh's hard work undone immediately. Three-two to the visitors. McCann threads it through nicely to Tomlin. Posh. Hill waves away. What? Well, what is the difference between the one for Chaplow? Posh having to defend. Here comes Southampton, dangerous. Well blocked by Langmead. Offside against McCall-Smith. So Lambert is on a hat-trick of penalties. Initiative back with Southampton, somewhat controversially. As I said in the first half, we have to get on with it. And Lambert, he's got 13 goals, he's got the corner now. And there goes Chaplow again. Oh, good strike by the captain Hammond. Southampton have taken the grip on the game. 4-2. So all that work by Posh undone in the first 6 minutes of the second half. Hammond with his second of the season. Beautifully struck though. Gap was there. Well, we've done it before against Cardiff. We'll see if we can do it again. Kennedy. McCall-Smith goes forward. Now Smith has two for Company, does well, gets the throw. McCann will take it. Back to Kennedy. Boyd, oh, unlucky if that had turned a bit differently. Hammond with the clearance, well though, got back on turns just before half time. Does well. Cleared by Southampton. Little sends it forward towards Tomlin. Tomlin's towered. Free kick for the Posh. Dangerous position for Southampton. McCann will take the free kick. Well, 6 minutes either side of the first half. They've certainly swung the games. But here's a chance for Posh. Southampton has shown they're not infallible. Here comes the free kick, goes deep. Oh, that was close corner. Given, came off Butterfield. Under pressure by Bennett. Langmead in the area. Tomlin with the corner. Tomlin. Not one of his best kicks. Little. Boyd comes. Here comes De Prado. Man on the far side is Bernard. Challenged by McCann. Delays it. Comes to Lambert. To Chaplow. Vengeful game for Chaplow. Booked. Scored. And awarded a penalty against him. Doesn't put any pressure on the Southampton defence. Rather given away there by Posh, allowing the pressure to come back on them. Butterfield. Langmead. Well, Dale leaves it to Langmead, who strides forward out of defence. Langmead going at some pace, has Little in support on the wing, picks up Little well. Harding in front of him to Langmead, has continued his run. Penalty! Yes! Well, consistency, third penalty. Seaborn leaving his boot out. Posh have the chance, McCann will take. What an eventful first 10 minutes of the second half. So that buzz goes around the ground. No booking again for the player who committed the foul. Davies. Can McCann bring Posh back in it? He can! McCann's 7th of the season, 6th in the league. 4-3. And we've still got over 35 minutes to go. So my word. 7-goal thriller here at London Road. But I'm sure there's going to be more. Lee. Can't find Tomlin. Little on that far side. Still watch. Oxlade Chamberlain. Posh do well. And little bit of afters. Tomlin's in there. Referee will have to sort this out. Boyd was there. Stern word to both players. Waiting to see what the referee does. Just a stern word at this stage. De Prado and Boyd, no more than that. Harding remembers he's got to take a free kick. Well, we've certainly got an eventful here, leaving it here at London Road. 3 penalties, my word. Goes deep, Langmead. Clearance helped on by McCann. Butterfield will have time to come forward. Need to close down. Butterfield can fire these. Lewis will need to be alert. Great effort from Butterfield. Head back inside. Little is there. Tries to get Michael Smith. Tomlin. Charged, Pales for handball. Not given. Chaplow. Has Lambert free here. Chaplow continues his run. Tomlin goes down. Oxlade-Chamberlain hits over. Chaplow, the former Preston man, started his career with Burnley before going to West Bromwich Albion. Langmead, Michael Smith through, good ball by Langmead. Boyd in support, Weltdale behind. Vigale goes down, comes off Harding, Weltdale's in there. Free kick. Which way has the free kick gone? Has it gone towards Posh? Harding's already been booked in this game for dissent in the first half. Checking Weltdale to see if he's okay. Harding will have to watch it. Weltdale always a worry with his ankle. Ball. Posh back on terms. The stroke of half time. We approach the hour mark. McCann goes in, easily away by Southampton. Kennedy has got Chaplow coming towards him. Puts it back in towards the Southampton goal, but it's the wind not helping there. Boyd under pressure. Kennedy. Langmead has stayed forward. Langmead into the area. Langmead goes down, not given. Shouts a penalty, but no real situation there. Weltdale is still struggling after that challenge. Kennedy with a very long throw. Boyd, Lee, but Little has space on the far side. Langmead again in the area. McCann sends it over the top towards McCann Smith. Can't do it. Choplow's there. Choplow's challenge. Does it come off Choplow? No, goal kick. (4-3) to Southampton. They were leading 2-0. Posh pulled them back to 2-2. 2 quick goals in the second half, including another penalty. Somewhat more controversial before, and once again Davies taking his time. Bennett. Butterfield. Just inside the Posh half, gaining extra paces as the throw goes forward. Bennett rises well. Boyd needs to clear, that does well. Sends it towards Michael Smith. Complete, not given! Clearly preventing the, well. Lee, foul will be given, yes. Frustration from Lee. Lee pointing back to the challenge of Michael Smith, but referee not interested in that. Once again a dangerous position. Lambert, who is on a hat-trick. Nothing from open play. Lewis will need to watch this, he certainly can strike it. Floated across. Chaplow's leg. Lee's in quickly. Chaplow goes down. Free kick to the Posh. Greeted by ironic cheers around the ground. Darren Ferguson certainly not happy down there, talking to the fourth official at the moment. There we go. Once again, Michael Smith climbed all over. This time a free kick does result. Fonte with a grapple hold with wrestling days. McCann to Kennedy. Into the area. Needs to go through. Floated towards Little. Barnard clears. Tomlin, the man back. That will go into touch. Ball taken an eternity to come back. Miguel Smith. Bennett has to work well. Good control McCann this time. Tries to send someone away. I don't quite know who he was aiming for. Chaplow. McCann down this near side. Bennett. Has to watch it. Lambert goes down. Need to release quickly, Bennett. Poor clearance to Chaplow. Had time to send it forward. Pressure now on Posh. De Prado. To Oxlade Chamberlain. Can't do it this time. Boyd. Miguel Smith wants some help. Overridden that one. Goes on. Ref allows the advantage. Boyd into the area. Butterfield is there. Southampton looking for the free kick this time, but it didn't come. McCann needs to get it into the area. Only as far as Lee. Kennedy. Man in front of him, chips it across. Can't clear his man. Heads it forward. Well, De Prado puts it into touch, not to the best of clearances, but serves the purpose. Looks like we're going to get a change from Southampton fairly shortly. Lee turns nicely. De Prado. Throw to the visitors, and the change will come. First change of the night coming on 65. It'll be Harding coming off. So Ryan Dixon coming on, the former Brentford player side at the start of the season. Maybe to strengthen the defence a little bit, but we need to see how Darren Ferguson's response is. Just had a quick look at his watch. Michael Smith. Oh, unlucky. Couldn't find Boyd. Boyd does the check back. Boyd got the ball, but no, in the referee's eyes once again. Hammond going down. Bernard finds Chaplow. Overhits that one this time. Not made too many mistakes in this game. Darren Ferguson's going to make a change. It's interesting to see what he does. Lewis. Lee. Will need to control himself a little bit now as he's got that booking. Ball from Kennedy to Mikhail Smith. Won't go reaching De Prado. Lurking, but Ponto, the man. Davies. Ponto. Parado calling for the ball. But, that's gone way by him towards Bernard, actually. Good challenge by Whelpdale. Well, Southampton at the moment, in their first league's meeting between the two sides, on target to complete the double. But there's still plenty of time remaining as we approach the final quarter of the game. And we know with Posh they will not give up. Not a good ball from McCann. Boyd unlucky there. Came in on Butterfield. Butterfield still has to be mindful. Tomlin. A good contest there. Now what can Tomlin do? Finds Little. Whelpdale continues his run forward. Little overlap. Comes inside to Tomlin. Here goes Tomlin. Taken down by De Prado. So, will this be the time that Darren Ferguson will make the first Posh change? Holding on for a moment by the looks of it. Once again, Oxlade Chamberlain designed to line the wall up. Nowhere 10 yards away. The referee says they are. So McCann won't have much leeway here. Here comes the free kick. Will hit the wall, do you think? Oh, unlucky. Good effort from McCann, despite the indifferent length of the distance of the wall. Here comes the change. Chris Whelpdale goes off. Good performance by Chris Whelpdale. So Nathan Menendez laying on again. The second goal for the club Tuesday night. Langmead looking for Lewis to have come, didn't. Kennedy. Southampton captain has scored that lovely goal on 51 minutes. So Southampton down this end now. Butterfield. Boyd. Now, chance here for Posh to do something. Tomlin. They have pace. Unlucky, but it will be a throw to Posh so they can move it quickly. Mendes Lang with his pace. More pace from the Posh player. Good cross. And that needed a save from Davis because Mikhail Smith was lurking. Throw to Posh. Little. Back to McCann. Chips it over towards Boyd. But then just missed Mikhail Smith, and Mendes Lang couldn't get. And Mikhail Smith and Fonte having a discussion. Davies. Well, we'll go straight through to Lewis. That's okay for Posh. Langmead. Little. Need to release quickly. Goes well. puts pressure on Lee. Lee's pulled down. Should be a booking this time for Do Prado. It's done a couple of challenges. And I think this time patience has run out. Lee with a free kick. Goes forward. Not the control. Lee apologises. Advantage thrown away there. Need to consolidate where they get the opportunity. Back header for McCann to Kennedy. Butterfield. There's no one there this time. Lewis will give it to Bennett. Like a second change is coming for Southampton. That may be going too high for Boyd. Keeps it in. Well done. Here goes Boyd. Into the area. Here we go. Important boot from Hammond. It won't go in for a corner, but it will be a throw. Little, a bit hard for him. Oxlade. Good break here. Overrun it, thankfully. Mendes Lang, Tomlin. Back to Langmead. Langmead tries to send Macau Smith away. Seaborn for company. Posh get the corner. Pressure mounting. McCann will take it. Goes deep. Head's cleared. Tomlin. What's he going to do? Chips it. Not quite the pace he would have liked. Boyd goes in. Tomlin flicks it over to Boyd. Southampton quickly come out through Hammond. McCann. To Tomlin. Might fire this. No, he hasn't got the gap. Comes across towards Bennett to Mendes Lang. Free kick given. No protest of Southampton, but it's sort of not a, I say, a harsh challenge. So Tomlin's taking this one. We're still waiting for the fourth official to decide. And as ever, Oxlade-Chamberlain setting up the wall, which is never going back 10 yards. And here we go. My word. Unlucky Tomlin. He's angry with himself. Should have fouled. He should have done better. But here comes the change. Maybe Bernard will come off. No, in fact, it's Do Prado and Richardson coming on. So 75 minutes. Defensive option now with Richardson coming on. Southampton tend to hold on to what they got and not have a repeat of the first half of 2 goals in the closing 6 minutes. Bennett, header only finds, and there's Chaplow again. Boyd with him. One of the 2 substitutions over there on the far side, Dixon. Or miscue. Kennedy will have to be careful there. But, fortuitous bounce off Richardson. formerly of Leeds and Charlton. And this lane doesn't quite know where that one's gone. Butterfield does. And that'll be a throw to Posh. The final quarter of an hour. And Tomlin doesn't go quite where he intended. It now gets to Little. Little's got to take on Chaplow here. Chap goes on, overdoes the pace. Free kick not awarded. Marshalled well by Dixon. Another signing for Southampton during this campaign from Brentford. Originally from Plymouth Argyle. Will Darian Ferguson throw one more throw of a dice? Nothing comes in, say, the next 5 minutes or so. Bennett wins that. Chaplow goes through to Lewis. A game of penalties, one can say. 2 for Southampton, 1 for Posh. Hammond, probably the best of the Southampton's goals. Beautifully struck. Bendis-Lang tries to flick it on. Little. Barnard, play goes on. Tomlin sends it forward. Bendis-Lang. Boyd. As Posh looked to get this equaliser. Probably asking too much now to make it back-to-back games with 5 goals. But at this stage, striving for that, one would say, deserved equaliser. So come through to Lewis. To Kennedy. Plenty of space as Bernard coming in front of him, but there's goes towards Michael Smith. Michael Smith. Not given again. Well, I haven't got the luxury of cameras to look like some people here today at what took place there. It'll be interesting to see what happens when a similar challenge happens somewhere else. Bernard does well. Gets it out to Lambert. To Richardson. Butterfield threads it through nicely, but Langmeady's there, but it's not the best of clearances now. Kennedy should have come there, I felt. That's a good ball across. Oh my word. Barnard may have been a bit more alive to the situation, but certainly Kennedy wasn't. Hesitation there that cannot afford to have those moments. Here we go. Bendis-Lang. Boyd can't get there. Dixon does the defence work. Boyd. Seaborn. Into the last 10 minutes. Here's some stoppage time. Probably 3 at this point. Long throw. Instead short. Threw me out there. Goes past. Chaplow is there. Chaplow does well in the challenge. Chaplow goes down, and there we go. So, what a night here at London Road. 5:20 kick-off, 7 goals so far. Posh right back before half-time 2-2. There's 2 goals in what's a space of 6 minutes in the second half. Firstly the Lambert penalty, then a beautiful strike from Hammond on 51. Posh back in contention with the penalty from McCann. And Bernard's got the pace there of Bennett. A throw in. And Southampton in no particular hurry to take it. Southampton looks like they're going to make their third and final substitution on the far side. Indeed, he has given the free kick, the referee. Well, Bernard couldn't quite get the direction on it. Lewis will need to come for that. There's a few Southampton players there. Good take by Lewis. Lewis pumps it forward to Mikhail Smith. He can't get there. Tomlin's going across with Chapler. Let's see what happens here. Goes into touch. Throw for Posh. Need to hurry it. Little. Chaplow can't intercept that one. Boyd. Mikhail Smith. Dixon around him. Trying to weave it in. Does well. No free kick given. Throw to Posh. Now will Lee take it? And they will stop the throw for the last substitution of the night. Barnard will come off. So Jonathan Forte signed on the 31st of Jan from Scunthorpe to make his debut for Southampton. Throw into the area. Lee comes in. Too much power, no direction. I don't think you need too much about it, really. Can't fault him for commitment. And Davies, once again, will take an age to take the goal kick. Langmead comes off Bennett. Lewis. Send it forward, I should think. Two Southampton players working together against each other. Boyd can't quite do it. Chaplow. Good control. Can't find Forte. Finds Langmead instead. Langmead pumps the ball forward again. Mikhail Smith comes across. Turns well. Little is there. And he's penalised Little now, the referee. And now he's going to pull Little across. So 6,905 the attendance, similar to Tuesday night. Charlie Lee, deemed to be the man of the match. Well, as I said, you haven't faulted him for commitment tonight. A couple of shots on goal. Really that spirit, trying to lift Posh in these closing stages. So we go into the final minutes of normal time plus the stoppage time. Here's Lee. Chips it forward towards Boyd. Mendes Lang is there. Mendes Lang to Boyd. Great save by Davis. Match saving save by Davis. Well, Boyd, who scored in that 2-1 victory in 2007 in the League Cup here on that warm August night. Very nearly doing it again. That'll be a throw to against Posh. Came off Mendes Lang. Slightest of touch, but it did come off him. Well, we had 4 goals in the first half. Will we get 4 in the second? Little. Shouts of come on, Posh. Bennett. Little comes across, can't do much more than that, and Southampton now could send this forward toward Forte. Little. Poor ball from Little. Look across to the Posh bench, still no changes coming from there. Southampton have used all their options. Boyd holds off the challenge well. Kennedy. Michael Smith striving again. What? Davis again having to save from Michael Smith. Forte chasing. Langmead puts it into touch. Could be one last change coming from Posh. So moving on the touchline. Will it be that David Ball will get his first taste of London Road? Chaplow. Little. Fortuitously comes off the Southampton players. Forte can't make it. Now Posh, can they clear? Michael Smith with Forte. No one in the middle. Butterfield does a good ball to Chaplow. Lambert is offside, not given offside. Bennett's there. Lewis is coming for it. Lambert going down for a penalty. Kevin Russell urging his players forward. Lang, beautifully turned by Mendes Lang. Cross, oh dear, unlucky. Boyd couldn't get there. Fontaine didn't deflect it. And Davis is going to take his time. Well, he's done that since about the first 5 minutes, so no change there. Into touch, here comes the substitution. So McCann's coming off. Davy Ball, debut at London Road, and indeed for the Posh. 31st of January signing from Manchester City. Scored 2 against us when he played for Swindon and went on loan to Swindon Town. Well, he's got a chance to make a name for himself now in his closing stages. And here is Ball. Mendes Lang. But it's Michael Smith he goes to instead. Ball. Harry's busying himself. Boyd. Chips it forward. Can he get it back? Can't do. Goal kick. Mendes Lang may have been a better option there. Looking across for the final minutes to be added by the fourth official. Got to be 3. 5 substitutions, a minimum 2.5. One last push, Posh. Davies. Bennett rises. Got to get it back down the other end. Mendes Lang to Little. Tomlin. Not a good ball from Little. Mendes Lang will have to chase it. Chaplow. And the referee does nothing. Says it was okay. My word. Forte. Free kick to Posh. Ironic. Fourth official comes. Southampton goals from Chaplow, 2 from Lambert from the spot. Hammond the best of them all for Southampton. Ball. Posh, Whelpdale, Michael Smith. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Free kick. Hammond the man causing the offence. And there could be another caution coming here. Young Oxlade Chamberlain descent. May have made the England under-21s, so the young man's not stood endeared himself to the Posh faithful. Chance, Mendes Lang, chance, Boyd, blocked, scramble. Southampton, hands, was it? Mendes Lang, handball! Penalty! Penalty given! And it could, the young man could be sent off for this. The decision. Pleading his innocence, I would just keep quiet. You've already been booked. Oh, drama, drama, drama. We're in the 92nd minute. We had this against Leyton Orient. Lee Tomlin been given the responsibility. Memories of Cardiff come back last year in the Championship. That was when we came back from 4-all. Tomlin does it, it's 4-all! Goal number 8 for Posh. For Lee Tom, goal 8 on the night. 4-4. Oh my word. If you want entertainment, you've got to come to London Road. What a performance by the boys. 2.5 minutes of additional time remaining. 4-all. Referee penalises 40. So we've had 2 penalties each side. We've got 8 goals. Posh. One more push, Posh. Lee, send it forward. Slips. Little. Important header. Dickinson loses it. Kennedy. Forte. Lee. Trying to get Mikhail Smith away. Ball can't keep his feet, just come on. This could be dangerous. Lambert with the flick on. Here comes Oxlade, he won't reach that. That's going into touch. Bennett must send it forward, must find a Posh player. Ball turned well by Richardson. Richardson, a substitute, comes on. Lambert, Richardson continues his run. Into the Posh penalty area. Oxlade Chamberlain. Be a throw. 1.5 minutes remaining. Butterfield will take the throw. Posh must keep this out. Chaplow, Lambert with 2, and Hammond. Mikhail Smith, McCann. Throw to Posh. And Chris Webdell, the scorers. One last urge from the home supporters. Mikhail Smith, ball, can't get it. Not easy for him. Last minute, gained a fair advantage there, Southampton. Lambert goes towards Dixon and Forte. Mendes Lang back. Forte. Lewis, clear it forward. To launch the ball, he does. Mikhail Smith, ball there. Ball gets it. Little, into the area. Runs into Seaborn. Mendes Lang back in where Little should be. Tomlin. Crossed into the area. Boyd leaves it. Miscue. Lee sends it out to Little. Back to Mendes Lang's an option. To Tomlin rather. Tomlin across. Mikhail Smith heads it. Does it come off a Southampton player? No. Goal kick. Man of the match is Charlie Lee. Our match sponsors are Peterborough City Council. Matchday sponsor Calla and John Hings. Match ball sponsors Bardwali Solicitors and Churches Far as well. Whoa, what a sponsorship deal today for them. Churches Far with associate sponsors. Here we go. Davies, whistle to hand. Final score. 4-all at London Road. What a game. What a match. Posh 2 behind on the half hour. Pulled it back to half time for 2-2. Southampton 2 goals in 6 minutes. Somewhat controversial second penalty. Posh have fought their way back to secure a 4-all draw. The standing ovation from the crowd. And what entertainment. Well, we haven't got the 3 points. But my word, we've given Southampton one heck of a test here as one of the fancy sides to go up. And the players taking the accolade of the crowd. The 6,905 who are here today have seen a real game of football. And for those who weren't here and watched it on television, well, you missed the atmosphere. It's been tremendous. Do come along to the next one. They're away to Charlton and Yeovil, but back here at London Road on the 19th, when our visitors will be Tranmere Rovers. So that's what we look forward to at this stage. Tranmere Rovers on the 19th, away to Charlton and Yeovil. But at the end of the day, point game by the Posh. Final score, Peterborough United 4, Southampton 4.